First of all, I'd like to thank you for joining us from Armenia today, Wednesday, April the 20th. In a few days, on April the 24th, 100 Lives will be announcing the Aurora Prize for Awakening Humanity. What is the mood in Armenia, and what are some highlights of the celebration you can share with our public?
Absolutely. So things are very exciting over here, both in the office where I'm calling from, and then indeed out on the streets as well. We've had actually a couple of banner campaigns up for the last 2 weeks, both with Courage, Commitment, Impact emblazoned kind of on bright yellow. It's really hard to miss if you're here in Yerevan. And those are the criteria against which our selection committee evaluated the entire nomination pool and then ultimately the finalists and laureate. Then additionally, we have this Saved Like You campaign that displays the faces of those from the communities in which our finalists live and work, and they're the individuals impacted by their incredible heroic acts. And the idea there is that I'm honored to live in a city walking around with a whole bunch of survivors and super survivors and all the Armenians that are here, and these individuals that are everywhere across the world have a similar story to ours. So we're getting to show their faces, and they were able to survive because of the work of our finalists. That's particularly poignant, and that's kind of setting the mood here in Yerevan. In terms of upcoming highlights, well, in about 2 days' time, George Clooney will be coming here to Yerevan, so that'll be pretty exciting for all of us.
Sure.
And the weekend's highlighted really by Saturday, April 23rd's Aurora Dialogues, which I'm happy to say will be live streamed. It starts at 10 a.m. Yerevan time, so it's a little early for East Coast U.S. and even earlier for West Coast U.S., but it does span into the afternoon. So we'll be rounding it out as the U.S. gets up. And then on Sunday, we'll be actually announcing the inaugural Aurora Prize laureate at the very first ceremony. So we're pretty excited for this weekend.
Do you know who it is?
I can't say if I
Okay.
do or I don't.
But it's
But
exciting.
looking at our finalists, I mean, there are only winners that are coming to Yerevan, and we're so thrilled to have them here and to really have the opportunity to honor them as the Armenian people here in Yerevan. It's pretty cool.
I don't know who came up with the name Aurora Prize for Awakening Humanity. That's amazing. You have definitely awakened us and kept us in suspense. You really built the momentum, which we are looking forward for April the 24th, whenever the announcement will be made. What else can you tell us about dignitaries that will be in Yerevan to witness the celebration?
Sure. So we'll be joined by a whole lot of our selection committee members, and they are a great group of Nobel laureates themselves and then former heads of state. So a good number of them will be joining us here in Yerevan, all those that could, health permitting. And then additionally, of course, our co-founders will be here and the finalists themselves. There are a number of incredible organizations that were nominated by the finalists to be the beneficiaries of the $1 million award affiliated with the Aurora Prize, should that finalist be named the laureate. And representatives of all of those will be here with us in Yerevan, and we're quite excited for that as well. In addition, we partner with some pretty heavy-hitting humanitarian organizations around the world, and members of those will be coming here this weekend.
Armine, we know what happened in early April between Karabakh and Azerbaijan. Has that affected the mood of the celebration or commemoration in any which way?
Sure. So when we say celebration, we take that more as you said, a commemoration. It's an activity of honoring those whose heroic acts today are enabling another set of people 100 years from now in a different place to stand up and say that their ancestors were survivors, and they're so grateful for those that enabled them to live. So that's always been what we were seeking to do. Our co-founders have aptly stated in a statement that can be viewed on our website that the events of earlier this month definitely, we're extremely concerned for the safety of our brothers and sisters in Karabakh. That said, they only prove the importance of recognizing all the amazing heroic acts that are being undertaken today to help those most in harm's way, and that ultimately violence is not neither a short-term nor a long-term solution.